Hello, ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin. So, people only want to buy Bitcoin after price rises. This is based on Google data, basically FOMO in. And don't forget the next halvening will be next year, May 24th, 2020. So, we only have 405 days left. And Uber IPO is coming up. So, also, there's an article saying that make stock buybacks illegal, and Trump admit it's the Fed job to push the stock higher. And just in case you're new to the channel, just to remind everybody that MPT airdrop, make sure you claim it. So the snapshot was already taken on March 15. You have 6 weeks to claim the token. You can use your Scatter wallet to claim the MPT token. But if you claim the token, it's going to use some of your RAM. So make sure you have enough RAM in your wallet. And also POS. So make sure you claim your POS by April 25th. Either you claim it using the Scatter wallet, or you can send tiny amount of POS to another EOS account to claim this token. Otherwise, it will lose forever. So you can send tiny amount like 0.001 POS to another EOS account. Before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop, token swap, or hard fork. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. So this is a pretty interesting article. Basically, when Bitcoin at 20,000, there's a lot of people talk about it, and people FOMO in and they want to buy. Even a grandma want to buy. They don't even know what is Bitcoin. They just want a piece of it. I just want that, and everybody talk about it, right? But right now, we're still in a bear market, so not that many people talk about it. But then, remember April 1st, the April Fool, with a big pump of Bitcoin price from 4,200 all the way pump to 5,000, right? And based on this Google Trends, so the interest in buying Bitcoin appear to be lag the cryptocurrency price rise. A closer look at the trending, you can see the past months revealed that the phrase buy Bitcoin tend to increase in interest only after the price of Bitcoin has actually increased. I think basically FOMO in, right? So buy Bitcoin terms follow the Bitcoin price. And this basically, you can see the data from the Google Trend reveal the volume of the search like buy Bitcoin in the past months. You can see April 1st, I think April 3rd. April 1st, April 1st, we have a big pump, right? Remember, April 1st, we have a big pump of the Bitcoin price. And April 3rd, you can see the data trend in the Google Analytics. It pumps all the way to 5,003 or something like that, right? 5,003. And this is April 3rd. You can see the phrase buy Bitcoin phrase on April 3rd hitting a score of 100 on the Google Trends. So this is peak popularity of this particular term in this selected period. So this is a lagging indicator. So the price pump to 5,300, and then April 3rd, April 1st, and then April 3 days later, then you have a peak on this Google Trend. And so remember, I was trading at 5,003. Remember, there's a big pump on April Fool's Days, right? And then from 4,002, and then you can see here, there's not much interest in here at this during this time, because you can see not much interest during this time because at the time it's around the Bitcoin's running around 3,008 or 4,000, So this is a sign of FOMO. People are fear of missing out because they are afraid that if they don't buy, the price will keep on increasing and increasing. So this is known as fear of missing out, right? FOMO in. And so basically the interest in buying Bitcoin decline when the price is punching. Perhaps this is an indicator showing that this type of psychology of trading. So the top 5 countries where Bitcoin surged triple in popularity followed the rally was Nigeria, I'm not surprised, Netherlands, South Africa, Austria, Switzerland. I'm surprised about Austria. That's interesting. Not in the US in here. US is not in here. So another thing, I think the research from Binance Research saying that the Bitcoin price have been bottom out and all that. And the thing is, I don't know, when people talk about bottom out, nobody knows, right? We'll see. And also the next happening coming up, right? So what do you think? So it looks like people are not interested to buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin is at 3,000 or 4,000. They are more likely to buy when Bitcoin at 30,000 or higher. So this is based on what the Google search, Google data showing the psychology of trading in the mass majority of the people. So let me know what you think about this psychology of trading. Are you the FOMO type of person, like fear of missing out type of person, or you look at the indicator before you buy anything? Let me know. Are you the FOMO person or not a FOMO person? So Bitcoin halving coming up. May 2020 next year, and Uber IPO is coming up. So Lyft have an IPO already, and even though Lyft has been have substantial loss, they still have an IPO, and this is interesting, right? And to me, the growth of Uber is not so drastic compared to like for the first 3 or 4 years or first 5 years. The growth was substantial during that time. But right now, to me, Uber is more or less stabilized already. They already expand to different countries and all that. And Uber was established in 2009. It's like a 10 years company. To me, I think they just want to cash out before the end of the bull market cycle. Also, a lot of early investor in the hedge fund invest early on Uber back in 2009 and 2020 and all that. They probably don't want to tie up the capital. They want to cash out. This is how I felt. But this is not financial advice. Use your due diligence. This is just my personal opinion. And the company is aimed to raise 10 billion from this IPO, and also they value at 90 to 100 billion. So in the private fundraising, it worth about 76 billion. And in terms of fundraising, I don't think they need money to expand the growth. They already have tons of money to grow in different area like Uber Eat, Uber Fly, and all that. To me, this is just my personal opinion. And another interesting thing is Uber right now, they don't have direct acceptance of Bitcoin as of this now, and this is still a long way to go, seems like. But in some third world country like Argentina, and those Uber driver, they actually accepting some of them, they try to accept Bitcoin instead of accepting fiat currency, the pesos, because pesos has been depreciating, and they would rather people pay them in Bitcoin. But Uber has not support this cryptocurrency payment yet. So there's a Uber driver in Reddit. They say that accepting Bitcoin off the books for the rise, and he complained that the process is problematic because Uber app does not support Bitcoin payment. So this is interesting. If Uber expand to accept cryptocurrency, that will be interesting to see. I'm not surprised in the future they will do that. Just like Overstock, they already accept Bitcoin as a payment on their website, overstock.com. So if you look at Lyft, the price, let's see. So Lyft, they just have an IPO, and in terms of the price, you can see like on opening, of course, it's really high, right? $86, right? Right now is only 59 or 60. So people basically they just want to cash out to me. And again, this is not a financial advice. Use your due diligence. And so this is interesting thing is like Lyft short-selling bills after Uber filed IPO paperwork. That's pretty interesting. And also another article talk about make stock buyback illegal. Right now, the S&P is at all-time high. It's almost above 2,900, right, S&P. And then right now, we are close to a golden cross, which is the 50-day moving average cross the 200-day moving average. This is a pretty bullish signal. So all this easy money policy, the quantitative easing back in 2008 after the financial crisis. So we are printing all this money, and all this money flow to the stock market, flow to the real estate. And right now there's no tightening because remember when it is tightening back in last year, December, before Christmas, when there's a tightening because the Fed trying to do tightening, right? the S&P punch before Christmas. So they have been increased interest rate, and then they do a quantitative tightening. The S&P punch like from 2007 or 2,800 to 2,400 or almost 400 points. So if they do tightening, the stock market is not going to hold up. So this is pretty interesting. Another thing is so Petro de Toro, he tweet about the S&P, and people saying, hey, bullish, right? Also, we are going to retest the support breakout to the sky. It may be the breakout. The orange line is no longer touched. That's what his response. That's pretty interesting. And so another interesting thing is because there's no more tightening, right? So basically, there's a tweet from the Trump today. If the Fed had done its job properly, which it has not, the stock market would have been up 5,000 to 10,000 additional points, and the GDP would have been well above 4% instead of 3%. With almost no inflation, quantitative tightening was a killer. Should have done the exact opposite. So this is the tweet from Donald Trump. So basically, Trump admit it's the Fed's job to push the stock higher. So this is pretty interesting. So I mean, I don't know how far this pump will go. It looks like it's going to pump even higher because with the easy money policy. So if you're in the stock market, that's a pretty good right now. Let's see. So just be careful out there. But let's see. Let me go to the other one. So if you find this video helpful, smash the like button, subscribe, also share with your friends. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop giveaway or hard fork. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. If you have already subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell, and so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop of or token swap. Those can be time sensitive. Remember, crypto deep divers, we the people take control of your money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not a financial advisor. Investing in cryptocurrency or ICO has inherent risk. Please use your due diligence.